Hi, Jason Roostaeian here at the 50th anniversary ASAPS meeting in San Diego, and I have the lovely Tracy Pfeifer here with us, who's been a few years in practice.
Quite a few.
And she has some tips of what you wish you knew when you started practice that you'd like to share with the rest of us. So I'll let you go ahead with that.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. I would say there are quite a few things that I wish I knew when I went into practice, and I'm happy to share them with you. My first tip is, while you're training as a resident and a fellow, stay in touch with the other subspecialties. So we tend to get into our own little plastic surgery group. Make friends with the dermatologists, with the urologists, with the general surgeons. These are people who are going to send you referrals, A, and B, you may need their help.
Yeah.
Get in touch with the ophthalmologists, be friends with them.
Yeah, I think, are there certain specialties that you'd recommend most? I mean, I think first, another important point is to figure out what you're most passionate about. We also mentioned, and maybe the specialties that relate to that most. So if you love doing breast reconstruction, obviously a breast surgeon would be hugely helpful. And if you have general surgeon colleagues that you know you want to tap into that. But
Gynecologists are a great group of people to be friends with and continue those friendships after you complete your training, because all your mommy makeovers, they want to know who to go to for their plastic surgery.
Yeah, so be nice when you're resident to your fellow colleagues.
Yes, be nice to your fellow colleagues. They really are your friends.
And you're building relationships for the future, whether you realize it or not, because a lot of you will stay in the same area because that's what you know. And like I went to UCLA and stayed at UCLA and have a lot of colleagues that do refer to me now because they knew me as a resident. So any other major tips? I think that's a huge one, but anything else?
Well, I don't think it's always, you're going to follow your heart and what really inspires you. I did a fellowship in breast surgery, so I really wanted to develop that part of my practice. I did a fellowship with Dr. Hartry. I wanted that to continue. So when I went into practice, I told everybody that I specialized in breast. And before you know it, it just kind of builds within the community that, oh, she's the person who does breast. And plus, it comes across as, because it's authentic. Yeah. They can sense your enthusiasm for it, and they know that you want to do breast surgery.
Right, and I think you have to look at your market. Like, you're in New York, right?
Yes, New York City.
And I'm from LA, and there's a lot of other plastic surgeons there. So it's really good to kind of identify yourself as a certain subspecialty within this specialty. Even if that's not all you're going to do, you want to at least start branding yourself towards that thing that you're most passionate about. So you could try to drive, get patients in that, and people get known for that, because you have a lot of other people that are going to be doing, the same thing in a big city.
I can tell you that absolutely is a key tip. I would absolutely recommend that for everybody. It doesn't mean you're not going to do the other things, but definitely find one area that you're going to focus on. And then what you can do is kind of augment that perception, which will become the reality, by building a little microsite. So you're going to have your main website, but then have a microsite on that specialty. That specialty alone.
I haven't done that yet. Definitely going to take that as a note for myself. And I love doing rhinoplasty, so doing a rhinoplasty subsite for me would be ideal. So I think that's a great tip. Anything else to share with us? Any closing comments?
I just think, stay in touch with the medical community. A lot of us get in touch with the specialty-specific, the plastic surgery groups and organizations. But don't forget about your county medical society. This is a place where you're going to meet other specialties and they're going to get to know you. It's all about networking and getting your name out into the community. So don't forget your local county medical societies.
All right. Well, I think that's incredibly helpful. And thanks so much for spending your time with us.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Thank you.